James Clifton, Fielding Ridge Precinct. Actually, I'm going to speak on a couple topics, and one of them is trash. I'll make it brief. Tonight, there are many important issues on the agenda, including monopolizing trash service and annexing land for a possible data center. Regarding trash service, Peachtree City already limits citizen choice on trash providers to 3 companies. An ordinance that would reduce the option to 1 provider and require every household to pay for this service regardless of need represents an unnecessary expansion of government authority. In 2019, this council wisely backed away from a single provider, no choice mandatory system after hearing strong public pushback. We should not revive that idea now. Forcing residents into a mandatory service eliminates competition, risks higher costs, and treats citizens as subjects rather than free individuals who can manage their own property and waste responsibly. Government has no compelling interest in mandating participation and limiting it to a single provider when private options and personal responsibility suffice. Next, I want to talk about the annexation saga. This whole process started with secret meetings and a faraway retreat. The public was entirely removed from the process. We later found out through uncovered recordings that the Fayette County Development Authority presented information about data centers and encouraged Peachtree City to annex the property abutting Falcon Field Airport in Coweta County. The mayor asked on 2 separate occasions during the meeting how City Council could move the conversation about annexing the land in Coweta County forward. City Council decided unwisely that secret 2x2 meetings with the data center developer, the seller of the land, and the Fayette County Development Authority would be the best option. 2 days after the secret meetings, City Council agreed to the annexation study that is going to be presented tonight. The head of the Fayette County Development Authority, who made the presentation and participated in those secret meetings, has since resigned. The lack of transparency in this process has been appalling. If it weren't for the diligent pursuit of information by concerned citizens, the people of Peachtree City would likely be blindsided tonight by an annexation plan that included property in Coweta County earmarked for a data center. My sincerest hope is that over the last 5 months, you have heard the voice of the citizens and that there are no plans to annex property that would include a data center. Recently, City Council planned another retreat for August of this year. I was thankful to find out today that the retreat has been canceled. Since Memorial Day, the Daughters of the American Revolution have twice read the entirety of the Declaration of Independence before City Council. Yet, parts of it seem to have fallen on deaf ears. In the Declaration, Thomas Jefferson wrote the following among the grievances. He, the King of England, has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them, the people, into compliance with his measures. Peachtree City Council should heed this warning and ensure that all future meetings remain local and accessible to the public. Jefferson summed up the Declaration of Independence in one very essential sentence. Governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Whether it is a mandatory trash service, annexing property for data centers, or council retreats in faraway places, we do not consent.